going to be my favorite video ever because I'm going to be talking all about me. What does that mean for you? Middle age. That means like between 40 and 60 age. That would be my box. If you love outdoor activities most of the year, 8-9 months out of the year, whether it be views or golfing or activities, whether you're out in Mother Nature or you're just visiting local parks. If you like fine dining or maybe just culinary choices, or how about entertainment of all kinds, whether it be sports, all major sports. We have theater, we have symphony, there's festivals, my personal favorite, but most important, you're looking for that luxury living that doesn't break the bank. Don't go anywhere because I'm going to tell you what my 5 favorite areas are in the greater Phoenix area. If you're like me, don't go anywhere. Coming at you right now. Hey, we have all worked really hard to get where we're at. We've already raised our children. Maybe we don't have children. Maybe we have fur babies, but it's time for us to enjoy life at its fullest. Where you're coming from, it's going to be a big change here for you because you're going to have outdoor lifestyle and you're looking for that full gamut area. You're looking for a single level home, 2,500 square feet or larger, but not too large because that's a lot of house. We're also looking somewhere around that price point, maybe right at about $1 million to $1.5 million. We are looking for more of an adult community, but not a 55 plus. We want something close in to proximity of all the things that I just mentioned, but we also want to have the beautiful views, whether it be golf, desert by creation, meaning the builder, maybe right behind the home, view fencing, something different, city lights in Arizona. Like, have you thought about that? And you're thinking something newer. Newer could be anything newer than 2000, and maybe you're not afraid of some remodeling, or maybe something a little bit more recent, 2010, 2015, but you're not looking for new construction. Look, new construction is getting out further and further, and we don't want to waste a whole lot of time on the road. We want to have close proximity, but we don't want to be in the hustle and bustle of city. So here we go, my top 5 areas in the greater Phoenix area. Number 1 is going to be Desert Ridge, which is in North Phoenix. The reason I love this area is because you have close proximity to absolutely everything. If you are an outdoor lover, or if you're a golfer, or if you're someone that just loves entertainment, or you want just the cuisine of your choice, because you probably dine out like me, maybe 3 or 4 times a week, and you want to have even shopping choices, or how about different festivals? There really is none other a better location to have that luxury living lifestyle and being amongst that luxury community. Desert Ridge has a lot of different areas. There are some areas that are more heavily populated with younger children, and there are also areas that are going to be predominantly just 2 members in that household and not saturated with a ton of short-term rentals. That is something you really want to pay attention to when you're moving to the greater Phoenix area. The draw is typically to Scottsdale and being within close proximity. But when you see the heavy concentration of short-term rentals, know that you are going to be constantly bothered by interruption of travelers. They have just a different perspective on how they treat a home, the noise, the activity, parking, things like that, the lines, the traffic in that area. So I am directing you to areas that aren't smack dab in the touristy areas, but are all within a 20, no more than 30-minute drive to everything that this girl loves to enjoy. So again, Desert Ridge is one of the top ones I would look at. Now, personally, I wouldn't be looking at the new construction. I think that the older construction, maybe in the early 2000s to 2010, are going to be the prime homes in this area for that buyer like myself. On the golf course, I'm telling you, there is absolutely gorgeous sunsets, beautiful art and wine festivals, and it's still quiet in this area. So that's why Desert Ridge makes my top of the list, and it's close to all kinds of medical facilities. The next one is my absolute favorite in the Scottsdale area, without going too far outside of the main area. This would be none other than DC Ranch. DC Ranch is fantastic proximity. Again, it's only 10 minutes from Desert Ridge, but it's the only area in Scottsdale that I'm recommending because of having, again, 20 to 30 minutes of absolutely everything. You will be nestled up in some of the most beautiful desert, and you're right off the 101. Having that proximity to the 101 is what, again, makes this a very desirable area. And I love the fact that we have seen more homes come on the market under that $1.5 million price point over the last year. This is a fantastic time to get into this community. Let me tell you, just a few years ago, it wasn't that there wasn't anything available under $2 million. It's just none of them were coming on the market. So this is an area I really, again, I see a couple of opportunities here. The people that have owned these homes for 10 to 15 years have already put money back into the homes to update them or upgrade them. They are moving further north in Scottsdale to maybe even some of the newer construction. So these homes really have some quality upgrades and updates. And again, it's closer in. I love the marketplace that's right here by DC Ranch. I love that neighborhood feel. There's an amazing bar, gorgeous grocery store. I know that sounds funny. AJ's Fine Foods is the choice of luxury grocery shopping here, even more so than Whole Foods or Sprouts. You're going to love AJ's. And just the quaintness of this little town, I just absolutely love it. The trails here in this area are fantastic, and the close proximity to Scottsdale Airpark, Kierland, Scottsdale Quarter, everything that you really want in Scottsdale, but it's not that touristy of an area. So I really like DC Ranch, and it's definitely worth looking at, but you are going to be looking at homes right at about 20 years old. Number 3 is going to be Las Sendas. Now, Las Sendas is a ginormous community. It is over 3,000 acres, and there's literally, I think, something like 33 different neighborhoods. The master community is not gated, but every little neighborhood is gated. There is an amazing golf course right here. It is a private golf course, and you will also have access to an amazing clubhouse and fun events and activities all over the place. What I love about this is, I'm telling you, the Superstition Mountains are the most incredible mountain views in the entire greater Phoenix area. We do have mountains literally sprinkled all the way around and even in smack dab in the middle of Phoenix. It's the craziest thing, and that's what makes Arizona so amazing. This particular mountain range, though, I'm telling you, is breathtaking, and the desert life out here is completely different. I'm talking big, fat saguaros, and we're talking massive wildflowers in the springtime. We're talking the Salt River, where you can go paddling and see wild horses, literally like 10 minutes outside your front doorstep. Very unique part. This is truly the only area, I don't want to say you have to go into Las Sendas, but this is the only area that really has this. And it's only 25 minutes from the Phoenix airport. It is only 25 minutes from downtown Scottsdale and downtown Tempe. And you can also get to downtown Gilbert and Chandler literally at a hop and a skip. Remember, I said all of these areas have absolutely everything you need in less than a 30-minute drive. And I don't mean just like one restaurant. I mean a plethora of choices. Also, medical care over here in the Mesa area is stupendous, top notch, tons of stuff going on here. And if you are still working, all of these areas are also massive employment, definitely hot spot. And someone asked me recently, they were looking in the Surprise area, and they were asking if people in their area were going to be of the same income level or education level in that particular area. And it's not. So the areas that I'm picking really warrant that $1 million home buyer, $1 million lifestyle. And again, in Scottsdale, $1 million doesn't get you very much. So in all of these communities, you get a big bang for less than 1.5. So let's go to number 4, because Las Sendas, I will just talk your head off for hours. Hey guys, by the way, if I haven't mentioned, subscribe. If you like my videos and you like my content, please subscribe to my channel. It would really help, and I would appreciate it. My next favorite, number 4, is Seville, country club. It is truly a country club, a social club, a public course, a massive country club. If you are looking for that social environment that so many people like up in Seattle, Washington area, Myrna, and even the Midwest, these big country club kind of feelings, really Seville is one of the top-notch areas. Not only is Seville a top-notch for golf and country club, the mountain views of the Santan Mountains are stupendous, and they're only a hop and a skip from your community. There is amazing views throughout this entire community. There's some beautiful golf course lot, and they're also open desert areas that are what I call builder created. And the best part about this area is there is a ton of everything nearby. If you want to talk live music, if you want to talk festivals, if you want to talk hiking, if you want to talk about camping, fishing, if you want to get to the airport in less than a half an hour, you are also right by Mesa Gateway Airport. And I'm telling you, they're adding more flights into the small little airport that makes it so convenient. It is unbelievable. If you like club sports, if you like pickleball, if you like softball, if you like volleyball, again, some of the adult softball teams are fantastic and over the top amazing. But I love the proximity of this particular community because the shopping mecca down here at Santan Village, you also have downtown Chandler for its amazing nightlife. And we are going to continue to see more and more develop in this area as Chandler and Gilbert both continue to add to this south newer part of the greater Phoenix area. We even have a new non-smoking casino that is over the top. You're talking concerts, we're talking festivals, we're talking a lot of super fun people about my age in the local restaurants. And again, you can hop and skip into Ocotillo, Chandler, even Tempe is going to be less than a 30-minute drive from Seville. And there are some ginormous homes if you're looking for them. But if you ask me, I'll just go for the single level Toll Brother home right on the golf course. Number 5, I'm going to actually talk about West Valley because I don't feel that there is any one particular community that delivers everything that these other 4 do. The reason being is there's not as much entertainment and there is not as much culinary cuisine. There's not as much luxury on the west part of the greater Phoenix area. Now, I will say you get more bang for your buck as a result of that. And if you are maybe thinking about buying in a few years and you plan on staying 10 years, you might see that development. But here's my thought, guys. You're watching this video because you're thinking about making this move in the next years. And so you want that stuff already there. That's why I'm not really going to say these are my top spots, but these are top spots that I find that my viewers have looked at. So number 1, I'm going to go with Vistancia. I was completely blown away when I personally drove up to Vistancia. Breathtaking. The golf course is insane. The clubhouse is over the top. But let me tell you, you're way, way out there. So if you're a homebody, I would highly recommend Vistancia. But if you're looking for all the other parts of life to come together, that's why it didn't make my list. And the next one is going to be Verrado or Victory, which Victory is the adult community in Verrado. And to be honest with you, the thing that I love about Verrado is that Victory and Verrado kind of mesh together. So you can live just outside of the 55 plus area and you still get to take advantage of the beautiful views and trails and parks. And right now, Victory's golf course is public, but it will be going private. So although there's 2 choices right now, there will only shortly be 1 once they sell out. Now, Victory as an adult community has some amazing over the top common areas, clubhouse and golf and clubs and pool that is only available for the 55 plus. I did not care for the fact though that their lot premiums on their new construction literally is up to $250,000, maybe even $300,000. So it can get rather pricey, and some of those better lots, even if they're already built, you're going to be over $1.5 million. So, and I didn't particularly care for the fact that I feel like it's too far out. Some people are like, well, I don't mind driving into town, for a really nice dinner, 30, 40 minutes. But you know what? You're not going to do that 2 or 3 days a week, right? And although it's a cute little golf cart community type of community, there's so much in Phoenix that you're going to miss out on. So that's why that one didn't make my number 5, but it's in my 5 bucket. How's that? And the last one I'm also going to mention about another community that so many people that come in from the outer parts of the US is Estrella Mountain Ranch. Estrella is absolutely gorgeous. And let me tell you, everybody that lives in Vistancia, everyone that lives in Verrado, everyone that lives in Estrella, they bash me for saying it's not a perfect community because they love living there. There is a home for every buyer and a buyer for every home. But if you are that buyer that I just mentioned about still wanting all this outside stimulation, then Estrella Mountain Ranch is going to be too far for you. And I'll tell you, the people though that we have placed there, they love it and they're not going anywhere because it's the perfect home for them. So if you are looking for the perfect home and you want a real opinion, the good, the bad, the ugly, you gotta give me a call. Even if it's like a year in advance, it's a little difficult to talk about what the market will be like in a year because I'll tell you, right now with interest rates being no bueno is a fantastic time to buy because it's the closest to a buyer's market we may see in a very, very long time. So give me a call today, shoot me a text, send me an email, days, nights, or weekends. I got you back when moving to Phoenix, Arizona. Hope to hear from you soon. Bye.